Hello, critter protectors, Mr. Jim here, and welcome to Kids Animal Stories, a place where there's always a mystery and adventure around every single corner. If you love critters of all shapes and sizes, I need you on our Critter Protector team. Join our adventure as we learn about critters from around the world and in our backyards. Well, my friends, are you ready for today's adventure? Me too! Let's go! On the last episode, we saw that Finn, the fox snake, was going on an adventure to the woodlands, remember? Yeah, and he had decided to take the long loop because it was a lot more fun. He had been working hard to get ready for his chance at that. Do you remember what kind of competition he was preparing for? Oh yes, the wrestling competition for all the fox snakes. And he decided to take his time on his way to practice. At his last stop on that long loop path, he decided to climb to the top of his favorite tree, but when he was up there, he spotted something shocking, and he said,
"Holy smokes."
Well, let's see what happens next.
What in the world? Either my eyes are playing tricks on me, or I need to hurry,
he thought, and quickly he slithered back down the tree. Finn went into hyperdrive and slithered super duper fast. He was almost there in minutes, but then something stopped him. You see, there are some very strange markings in the dirt across his trail.
That's strange. I don't remember these bumps the last time I crossed this trail,
he thought. Finn looked down the double tracks, about 2 feet apart from each other. They looked exactly the same with wide, bumpy patterns. Just then, something sped right past him. It had 4 very strange-looking round feet that rolled super fast. It also had a loud rumbling sound like nothing he'd ever heard. He shouted.
Whoa, that thing is fast. Fastest thing that I've ever seen.
Hold on a second. Time out. Do you know what that thing was that zoomed right past him? It had 4 round feet. What kind of feet are round? And it was really fast, and it sounded like... Oh, wait a second. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think it's a buffalo. Yeah, buffaloes are really fast and make those sounds like... Well, wait. No, that was kind of a horse. What is a buffalo? Oh, wait. You don't think that was a buffalo? You're right. Buffalo don't have round feet. Wait a second. What did you say? A car? Oh, I think you're right. Yes, it was a vehicle. It was actually a 4-wheeler. Some people call it an ATV, not a car. But anyway, they are fast. Finn was now a little nervous to try and cross this trail because he was pretty worried that there might be another very fast, scary creature that zooms right past him.
All right, I'll cross on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Finn held his breath and slithered across the trail as fast as he could.
Phew! I made it. That was terrifying.
Finn then started going as fast as he could again to make it to the woodlands in no time.
Now it's time I figure out what is going on here. Once and for all,
he said. As he approached the practice zone, he saw a huge crowd of fox snakes, way more than those who usually had practiced with him. He saw logs being rolled in by former competitors, and then, the news team was over there from the other town, and crowds of younger snakes eagerly checking out all the excitement.
Wow, Could this really be all for the competition?
Finn thought. What Finn had actually seen from way up in the tree was this crowd of snakes getting ready for the competition. Remember, back up in the tree, he saw something and we weren't sure if it was something bad or something good. It was the good thing. He saw this competition from far away and thought he was running too late. He didn't want to miss it. Finn didn't remember much about past years, but he most definitely didn't realize what a big deal this actually was. Finn looked around in awe. Have you ever seen a really big crowd of people? Yeah, it can be a little noisy, right? Something that's pretty interesting about fox snakes, and in fact all snakes, is they don't have ears. So it's not loud noises that might spook them or feel overwhelming, but it's the ground shaking. They can feel it really well. So if you're walking towards a snake, it might not hear you, but it will feel you in the ground. So Finn could feel all the commotion around. He couldn't hear it. Snakes, they have a little bit different senses than we people do, but snakes can feel just as overwhelmed by big senses like me and you. If you hear, see, or smell a big sense, like if you smell a big smell or hear a big sound, how does that make you feel? It can sometimes make me feel a little scared or overwhelmed. And Finn felt the same way, and so it was important for him to control his breathing so that he didn't get too worked up. "Hey, Finn, over here!" his trainer called out to him from a crowd of workers setting up.
Hey, Coach,
called Finn as he headed over. "Are you ready to practice? The big day is just around the corner."
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, Coach. All this excitement is amazing. I can't.
Wait! Finn worked very hard and eventually even made it to the finals of the wrestling competition. Even though he was one of the youngest snakes out there, he was even one of the best. Even though he didn't win the championship this time, he worked really extra hard this next year. He learned a lot by going to that competition the first time, and he never gave up. Because next year, he would go on to win the championship. Yeah, I know, that's so insane! And it's all because he never gave up. But that, my friends, is a story for another day. The end. Hey friends, I need your help celebrating a birthday. Drum roll, please. Happy birthday, Steven, who's turning 6 years old. Steven loves playing with cars, eating monster eyeballs. What? And jumping on the trampoline with his sisters Olivia and Scarlett. Wow, Steven, I'm so glad we got to celebrate you and your big day on the show. Happy 6th birthday. Well, my critter protectors, I hope you have a super duper day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!